On today's first look, we have a 1963 Chevrolet Corvette Custom Split Window Coupe, lot number 1363.1. I have Mike McCullough joining me here because this custom 1963 Chevrolet Corvette Split Window Coupe has got a lot of things done to it. To start with, this has a Wagner Automotive LS9 block with an LT4 crank and Magnuson supercharger paired to a Bowler Tremec T56 6-speed manual transmission, McLaren dual disc clutch mated to QA1 carbon fiber drive shaft. Now when you look at the car, it's got a super low stance because the Art Morrison GT Sport chassis is lowered 3 inches. I mean, look at this. You're right down to the rim on the line of the fenders. It looks pretty stock from the outside when you first look at it. I'll let Mike tell you a whole lot more about the inside. The rest of the drivetrain, it has a multi-link IRS system under the rear end, has Dana 60 Positraction 354 gearing, powder-coated Strange Ultra Series coilovers. It's equipped with Wellwood Pro spindles, Wellwood 6-piston calipers up front, 4 pistons in the rear, 14-inch rotors.
Craig, this car truly is, like you said, it's one of the best resto mods that I've ever seen. It sits on the Schott Mach 5 18x9 front and 20x12 rear wheels wrapped in the Michelin Pilot Sport Redline tires. Now the consignor of the car, he purchased this car in January of 2019 in Arizona, and then the body was stripped to bare fiberglass. He added 1.5 inch flares in the rear quarter panels, along with an engine bay dress-up kit, hiding all the wiring and hoses, smoothing out the engine bay. The shop that he took this car to is Hot Rod Garage out of Sand Springs, Oklahoma, and they were just recently named the 2023 Good Guys Chevrolet Builder of the Year, and they've also previously won the Barrett-Jackson Cup. It's finished in PPG black. Multiple coats were applied, and then it was clear coated. This car, when you look into this paint, you look like you're looking in a deep, 10 feet deep black water. It's just absolutely.
And the undercarriage is done the same way.
Yeah, the undercarriage is completely coated with lizard skin. The interior has been heat and soundproof. The bumpers, this is where you start noticing a lot of the little details of this car. The bumpers were cut, reshaped, and tucked into the body. It has flush mounted custom billet wiper grills. They've been painted, and billet hood grills and window trim were polished. It includes a Detroit Speed headlight and wiper motors, LED headlights, a CNR racing radiator, SC intercooler, heat exchanger. The list goes on and on, Craig. We could talk for a half an hour.
I think the badge in the front is stock, and they rolled the car underneath it.
Yeah.
Everything else has been customized on this car. But it is true resto mod. I mean, a lot's been massaged, but it looks very stock.
Very stock appearing, but it's all been touched. And as much as we've talked about the body, the suspension, the chassis, the engine, where it really gets crazy is when we talk about the interior. It has a complete custom interior that was CAD designed, 3D printed, and wrapped in Moore and Giles red leather and carbon fiber.
The carbon fiber on the door panels, on the dash, the way the air conditioning vents have been done in it. Just the leather work is absolutely fantastic inside of it.
It's got the Flaming River steering column, the custom billet steering wheel, Clayton Machine Works pedal assembly, one-off designed Dakota digital instruments, a front and rear camera, the system integrated into the rear view mirror. When you look at the seats of the car, they are Recaro seats, and it also has an Alpine sound system with a programmable Bluetooth satellite radio touchscreen that controls the hydraulic hood lift, the electronic exhaust dumps, motorized wing windows. This thing has it all, Craig.
It's a modern car that looks like an old car. It's not just an engine and transmission and suspension and brakes. It is high-tech all the way through.
Front to back, top to bottom, there is not one thought that the builder and the consignor of this car collectively did not come up, think of, and then achieve.
And you can tell this was done with an open checkbook because the attention to detail and the things you look at, you think of how much that cost to do. And it is truly amazing. Best part, this absolutely gorgeous Corvette could be yours You register to bid for the Scottsdale 2024 auction January 20th through the 28th. Check it out on our website. We can't give it justice to everything that is done on this car. See you in Scottsdale.